All right, test. It is Tuesday, 18 April, 6:56 local, 11:56 Zulu corridor northbound, Eglin Delta. We got 3.3.7 alpha and 3.3.7 Wi-Fi loaded. This will be some AutoCal testing for the B3. And we suspect we may have some hardware issues. All right, out of 4 for 5.0, 2992 is set. Let's pull up the on-speed local. And looking good. Let's just check our live view real fast. Check our AHRS on the phone. And we've got a good AHRS on the phone. Obviously good AHRS on the M5. Go to our system wizard here, or I'm sorry, our AOA calibration wizard. Get our weights set. After we level off. All right, 1500 gross. Look up chart 30. All right, look up chart 30. We'll go 1325. Get started. 8 knots. And we're just going to go with whatever calibration source we have selected just to get started so we don't force a reboot. And we just forced a reboot. Okay, first reboot of the day. And that was in the auto calibration wizard, and whoa, interesting. Okay, so on speed's booting. This is interesting. I'm actually looking at the gyro. Looks like we're erecting now. It was odd that it happened to reboot to the AHRS page, but let's just do some straight and level here. Let it recover. And it seems to be recovering nicely. Let's just refresh that page. Okay, so still suffering Wi-Fi issues. Well, tried to refresh the page and we just forced a reboot. So not sure that's even going to work.
Speed enabled.
All right, and our gyro's tumbled again. Okay, all right. Let's just continue. Northbound here. See if we can't get the system back up. All right, going to on-speed local, and let's just go into the home page. Okay, we're back in the home page. Let's go ahead and go into system configuration. We've already forced 2 reboots, doesn't matter at this point. Let's make sure we got EFIS as our calibration source for these first ones. EFIS is set, that's all good. I'm not gonna even hit save. I don't wanna force another reboot. Let's go into our wizard. Gyro looks like it's recovered. Just cross-check. Gyro's looking good, not a factor for EFIS. Let's see if we can just get the wizard to work right now. We haven't been able to do that. So 1500, get our gross weight in there. And look up chart says 1325, 1325 on the lookup. 80 knots here. Quiet morning, so we own the airspace right now. And 6 Gs. 6 Gs is good. We'll hit the continue. Let's see what happens. Yep, forced a reboot. I don't know that we can even get into the wizard. Okay, we are not getting into the wizard today.
On speed enabled.
All right. Let's try submitting the form again. Okay, we're on the second page of the wizard. Whew. But we got a bad gyro, so let's just continue straight ahead while our gyro recovers. Going to go to our live wire. We do have a good live wire. Okay. Looks like we're going to be able to get some data. We just need to let our gyro recover here. So that's something else. Gyro tumbles every time we get a reboot. And that makes sense. I want to stay here. I don't want to go to the live view. Live view's just going to show me what we got up here. There's our decel looking good. So let's just let everything recover here. We'll fly straight and level. We'll probably have to go to the north end of the MOA. And that's fine. We're going to hold our altitude, hold our airspeed, and see if we can't get our platform back. That's another great data point. Hadn't really thought of that, but obviously with a reboot, the gyro is going to tumble. And it's going to take some time for it to recover in space. Doesn't recover quite as fast as the Dynan, but that's all right. Everything's centered up now. Looking like we got a good platform. Let's just check our platform. And we do have a good platform. And we have some airspace here to the north, so let's get set up for a little bit of a Humpty. And we'll get started. This is going to be a BN 300 based autocal. Looking for pressure noise. I suspect we're probably going to have it. He's over the top here. We're keeping on a north-south axis today. We got a good camera, we got a good boom. It is 120302 Zulu, 56 degrees Fahrenheit. Standby altitude and airspeed. There's red line. And there's parameters. All right, parameters looking good. Our trim set, data mark 3, 2, 1.
Data mark.
A record, 1001, 1002, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7-second pull. Just looking out the window on this one, don't even have the decel display up. I just kind of want to watch the gyro behavior. It's a nice smooth decel. If we see a noisy pressure signal, then we know that shielding the, or grounding the shield rather on the OET wire didn't have any effect. Accepting a little altitude loss, not in a big hurry here. Airspace is looking good. I'll have to accelerate and hook after this one. Down about 200 feet. A little trim coming in. Flying the airplane with some trim. 2 fingers on the stick. Nose is coming up. Beautiful morning for this. There's non-speed condition. Let's go ahead and stop trim there. And continue on into the stall. Okay, that should be a nice smooth pull. We got a good record. Well, it's a great curve, still noisy. Okay? It's just that I flew it pretty well. Not bragging, just that it was a smooth pull and so tight, but definitely noisier than the V2. Okay? All right. But not too terribly awful. Let's fly just a few more of those, and then we're going to switch over to the IMU. We got a good live wire. Hopefully that new Wi-Fi code is going to help troubleshoot what's going on with that. All right, pump is secure. We've been airborne 11 minutes, 29 seconds. It is 12:05:34, 56 degrees Fahrenheit, 29.3 on board. I'm hesitant to adjust the gross weight any more than I have to because we can't seem to transition off that first page of the Autocal Wizard without forcing a reboot. Let's just dive down to our altitude here. And we're going to start you won't get too emotional, let's see. Yeah, we're going to start an easy hook to the left. Run on airspeed here, or airspace rather, to the north. I'm just watching the gyro. Gyro's behaving real nice. We don't need the decel display right at the moment for the autocal runs. So let's run this one on a heading of 270, little non-standard. 12:06:38, 55 degrees Fahrenheit, 29.1, we'll just flank off to the west for airspace. Stand by airspeed and altitude. All right, parameters looking good. Data mark 3, 2, 1.
Data mark.
Record 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007. 7-second pulls today. And being just nice and smooth here. Not in a hurry for anything. Looking out the window. Flying that 20-buck Chuck. I'll have to compare this to April data. Still think it's probably noisy. What we're going to do is I want to get, you know, like half a dozen good ones in the can just for analysis. Well, maybe not even that many. And then we can do some randoms. See if we still have missing data. All right, there's an on-speed condition. We'll stop trim there. More of a level altitude this run. All right. Okay, nice curve. 9973. I don't know. Well, let's not get too emotional here. Don't know what the hell's going on yet. Start at easy left 270. Let's climb up. Airspace, west end of the airspace. Get a few more of those. I think it's way too early to declare victory. See how it responds during just some randoms. All right, we got a good camera. We got a good boom. We're getting good data. Let's retina burn here just for some airspace orientation. So we'll check about 130. Go up. And then we'll dive down, hook left. And we'll run our next one on a 360 axis. All right, time now 12:09:10, 53 degrees Fahrenheit. 28.9, we've been airborne 15 minutes, 12 seconds left tank feed for balance. All right, parameters are looking good. Manifold pressure's back for red line. Let's dive it down. All right, starting an easy left, heading at 360. Wing hasn't launched yet, so airspace is quiet. Parameters are looking good. When we roll out on a heading 360, we'll go. Time now 12:10:08, 55 degrees Fahrenheit. 28.7 on board test axis will be 360 for this run. The line's looking good, parameters are good. Trim is good, gyros are good. All right, rolling out heading 360, bumps are already starting. Hold it, gyro good, data mark 3, 2, 1.
Data mark.
Record 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006. All right, just looking out the window, monitoring the gyros. We're going to continue to use this same technique while we baseline here. Little left rudder to coordinate as I decel initially, just trying to keep the ball in the center. Descent rate going on this one. Not really paying attention. A little bit of trim coming in. Decel through about 110 now. Hold right there. Approaching elevating max. Easing the squeeze on the left. All right. Just Keeping that stick coming back. There's an elevating max condition. Nice smooth pull. Use trim just a little bit. Fly my airplane. All right, there's an on-speed condition. We're going to stop trim right there. And just continuing on into the stall. Slight increase in back pressure, or the rate of back pressure, as we approach the stall. Standard.
2568 on the departure radar contact, left turn heading number 3.
Good transition. All right, not a bad looking curve. Save that screenshot, save that data to the file. Let's get one more on the EFIS, and then we're going to transition to the IMU. Get some air going into the cockpit here. All right, mighty, mighty. Let's see. We got a good camera, we got a good boom. Let's flank east here. We'll yo-yo in, and then we'll sortie east just a little bit. And we'll put ourselves back in the center. Oh, I do not want to submit that form again. There we go. It looks like we got a good live wire. We do have a good live wire. So we're all on the same log file, Bob. We are going to have to stitch. Don't want to try to get all of these, because we may lose it again when we change our calibration source. Let's just float. We'll push, and then we'll easy 90 right to south. There we go.
American 2560 contact center.
All right, it is 12, 13, 25, 54 degrees Fahrenheit, 28.4 on board. We are not changing the gross weight. And pushing and starting an easy turn to 180 for our next run. This will be last vector nav 300. And we got a good gyro. Just watching the IMU this sortie. Dropping down to 5. All right. Sweet. 12, 14, 16, 55 degrees Fahrenheit, 28.3 on board. A little more Scotia airspeed here. Red line. All right, data mark 3, 2, 1.
Data mark.
Record. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007. 7-second full. Squeezing the left rudder. Balls in the middle. One finger on the stick. Rapid decel. Just accepting it. More level on this one. Just looking out the window. Gyros are good. Pretty much holding altitude. Got a little bit of a decent rate going, about 100 feet per minute. Not seeing it on the sensitive, seeing it on the IVVI. Electronic showing just a little bit more. Electronic marries up nicely with the mechanical. All right, there's an on-speed condition. We're going to stop trim. Easing the squeeze. Increasing pitch rate slightly. At about 100. And there's our stall. A little noisier line, but good. 9971 curve. Still seeing noise in the file. Not real super stoked, even though these are good looking curves. All right, now we are going to try to change our IMU source, or I mean our calibration source, rather. I'm navigating the system configuration. It is a 12, 16, 12. That's it. Just force the reboot. Okay, system's coming back. We're going to need to let the gyro recover.
Speed enabled.
All right, back into system configuration. Okay, we're there. We're going to go ahead and change the calibration source. Changing that to IMU. All right, we're going to try to save it. See what happens here. It is 12:16:47. Hitting the save button. Okay, we got a good configuration save. We're going to go back over to the wizard. We're going to take this opportunity to adjust our gross weight. Okay. 28.1, 28.1, 13.16, 13.10. Okay. Right, adjusting the gross weight. Navigated to the second page, made it. Okay, so we're on a good solid file. Nice. And looks like the gyro's recovering pretty nicely, even though we were in a turn. Let's go ahead and get a bit of a yo-yo in here. We're going to go to 360, and we're going to start our IMU test. We got 4 VN300s in the can. Now let's look at 4 flaps 0 IMU. And if it looks as clean as the VN300, we may be able to declare success with the IMU logic. All right.
417
Governor down.
Romeo, traffic 6 miles north of your position, appears southbound. Altitude indicates 3,100 unverified.
Searching, no joy. All right. Be right under us. Possible factor. It's set up for this first one. All right, parameters. Airspeed. Oh, what are the odds? Data mark 3, 2, 1.
Data mark.
Record. 2003, 2004, 2005, 6, 2007. 7-second throttle pull. And nice and easy.
147 Bravo Romeo, traffic at 12 o'clock, 3 miles southbound. Altitude indicates 3,000.
Gabby, still searching. No joy.
Delta 2882, going to departure radar contact, turn left hand 360.
All right, squeezing the trim. All right, tally ho, no factor. 7 Bravo Romeo, tally ho, no factor.
7 Bravo Romeo, thanks.
And pulling into it. All right, there we go. And, okay, did not record. All right, we'll try that again. And that's an aborted run. Did not capture the stall. And did not accept the stop. And we've got a frozen live wire. Okay. Let's go ahead and try to refresh the page. Submitting the form again. All right. We have a live wire. Up we go. Let's be a high yo-yo. We'll run this next one on a heading of 180. Time now 12:20:35, 56 degrees Fahrenheit, 27.7 on board, airborne, 26 minutes, 37 seconds. Do a little bit of a yo-yo here. And off we go. 12:20:52, 55 degrees Fahrenheit, good gyro, 27.7. We're going to monitor the gyro all the way throughout this one. We got a good camera, we got a good boom. This will be a test axis of 180.
Delta 2882, contact center now 120.2, good morning.
Good live wire. All right, standby parameters. Pulling out on a heading of 180. mark 3, 2, 1.
Data mark.
Record. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007. 7-second pull. Squeezing the left rudder. One finger on the stick. Looking out the window, these will all be visual. These next 4, just like the last 4 were. And what I'd love to do next for the next test is to put a V2 back in here. Run the exact same profile. All right, just flying with trim. Stop trim. Pretty level on this one. Alright. Now, hockey stick, that's all fucked up. We're still fucked up. Okay, let's save that screenshot. Looking smooth though. Looking smooth. If I could fly a V2, I could probably at least validate that the IMU logic is good. Let's get set up here. All right, good live wire. We'll yo-yo here to the north. Get another 3 of those. If we can at least get one decent curve. Again, we've got this random missing data kind of thing where, you know, we've got one data point off there in left field, and it's just totally skewing everything. So we probably are missing data. Hopefully we're capturing that with 3.3.7. All right, looking good. Let's yo-yo down here.
UPS 9300, you'll be talking to Pensacola here in about 40 miles, sir.
All right, time now, 12:23, 56, 53 degrees Fahrenheit, 27.3 on board. Hopefully Tron's up this morning, doing the exact same thing. All right, standby parameters. We're heading at 360 at 12:24, 35, 55 degrees Fahrenheit, 27.2 on board. Waiting on a couple of knots of airspeed and data mark 3, 2, 1.
Data mark.
Record. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007. 7-second pull. Squeezing the left rudder. Impatient, looking out the window. Gyro's looking good. We can get decel rates out of the 10 Hz data. I'm not worried about it. And got fairly level on this one. It's a little higher deceleration rate. Calibrate max checks. And we're just doing our standard trim down on speed, easing the left rudder. Stop trim. Continuing with a smooth pull. Pitch rate increase. There's about a 300 VVI descent going.
UPS 9300, you can start your descent to 4,000.
And there we go. Not looking good. Okay, let's save that screenshot. Data to file. About a 9932 curve, but it's still noisy. Okay, let's get 2 more of those and then we'll RTB. Doesn't make sense to do anything with flaps since we got a baseline problem. All right, it is 12:26:32. 27.1 on board at 56 degrees Fahrenheit. Good gyros. Yo-yo in here, and next test will be to the south. It'll be a IMU data source. Fall off here. Power's up. Set for our run. More than 33 minutes, 14 seconds. All right, there's 180. Pulling out, standby parameters. Red line, looking good. A little bit of trim. Data mark 3, 2, 1.
Data mark.
Record. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 6, 1007. 7-second throttle pull. Squeeze in the left rudder. And mixture's back, being kind of a carburetor. Little climb in there. We're going to keep it. That could generate a little bit of more of a linear curve or even convex depending on how much I climb. All right, now we're showing minus 200 and just looking out the window. Flying the airplane with some trim. We got a noisy one last time. I expect we'll have a noisy one this time. There's non-speed condition. And standard increasing the pitch rate into stall. And there's our stall. Good capture. Yeah, hockey stick curve. 9899. And that hockey stick is because of the initial slight climb at the beginning. We never saw that previously with the V2. We are going to get a couple of randoms. So let's get 2 more IMUs. And we'll do some random pulls on the VN300. Let's go ahead and yo-yo again. We'll get the next one on a heading of 360. It's 1229, 54 degrees Fahrenheit, 26.9. I haven't got an IMU curve that I like yet. We'll work for one this time. And tell you what we're going to do. We're going to pull up the the decel display rather. We're going to yo-yo, and we're going to make sure that if anything, we got a little bit of a descent going at the beginning of the run. Because something wonky happens if there's an ascent at the beginning of the run.
Eglin approach, Sabre 19er, level 4,000.
All right.
Sabre 19er, Eglin approach, roger, and Cressy altimeter is, and we'll just go with Eglin altimeter, 3005. Everybody want to do a couple approaches over at Bob Sykes.
3005, we would like the VOR Alpha at Bob Sykes, a couple of turns and holding if we get it.
Sabre 19, roger. 19, you're going to do the VOR Alpha. Say your intentions on the go for me.
All right. Rolling out on a heading at 360. Time now 12:30:37, 54 degrees Fahrenheit, 26.7. And by airspeed, data mark 3, 2, 1.
And Sabre
Data mark.
now when able to say your intentions on the go.
Record. 1001.
Roger, it'd be a
1002,
best approach
3,
followed by the
4,
RNAV
5,
22 at Clear Island.
6, 7. 7-second throttle pull. And I don't want to avoid that climb just a little bit. Let the nose drop. All right, there's our green band. This time I'm working for 1 knot per second. Put a high end of the band, need to accept some descent to make that work. Easing left rudder, approaching elevating max condition. Elevating max. On speed. On speed. Stop trim. Our decel rate going into the stall. Still got a little hockey stick going, lots of noise. Save that screenshot, save that data to file. Let's get one more. Can't assess quality of the IMU right now because there's just too much pressure noise in there, Lenny. All right, got that. Try one more. And then we'll get a couple of randoms here. We've been airborne 38 minutes, 29 seconds. Boost pump is on. I need to get some gas out of that right tank. Switching. Right. Fuel is selected. Right gauge is selected. Pump is on. It's just yo-yo here. And we'll go to heading 180 for one more run.
300, you can contact Pensacola now, 119.0. Have a good morning.
Be another IMU-based run. Quick gyro check. Gyro is good. We'll leave the decel display up for this. Going over the top. Full pressure's back. And working for parameters. And test access will be 180 on this one. 1233. 29, 55 Fahrenheit. 26.4 rolling on heading 180. Trim. Looks good. Stand by. Data mark. 3, 2,
American
1.
2185, back on departure.
Data mark.
Contact.
Record. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004,
And
1005,
2185, left-hand turn heading 0.
6 second full. Letting the nose drop just a little bit, just to work that line down into the green band as rapidly as possible. Squeezing the left rudder, top of the green band. Holding top of the green band. Easing in. All right, Leonard, there's your 1 knot per second. And we're right at 1 knot per second. And we got about a minus 200 BVI. All right, stop trim. Yeah, shitty curve, missing data. So we're about where we were. Let's just get a couple of quick randoms with the VN300 because we had good random performance with the V2. So let's just go ahead and go back. We're going to navigate to system configuration, fingers crossed. Okay, we made it. We're in. We're going to change our calibration source. Back to the EFIS. I'm going down to save. All right, configuration save, we made it. I'm going back to the wizard. I am not going to change anything. Well, actually, I can change the weight based on this 26.3, 26.1300. All right, trying to continue to the second page now. Okay, there's our reboot. So, bad luck today trying to get off of the first page of the wizard.
2185, contact center now, 120.2, good morning.
Speed enabled.
All right, we're back up. Trying to get back to page 2. There's page 2. All right. Okay, Vector Nav VN300, looking good. Let's yo-yo. Get a couple of quick randoms. Time now, 12:36:26. Boost pump is secure. 26.2, 53 degrees Fahrenheit. And just rolling out on heading 360 here. take whatever we got. And that looks good. Stand by, data mark 3, 2, 1.
Data mark.
Record. Rip it back. Pull the nose up. So it's just a VN 300 random. Got a good climb going. Expect kind of a convex curve on this one. We'll see how smooth it looks. Up to about 20 degrees nose high. We'll kind of hold it right there and just keep increasing the alpha. And there's our stall. Nice short run. Linear, not bad. VN 300 is behaving better than the IMU. So I'm still seeing some noise. Let's get another random. Let's go to a heading of 090 just for airspace right now. Back up. Little Humpty here. It is 12:37, 51, 56 degrees Fahrenheit, 26.1 on board. Been airborne 43, 52. I'll get the sun out of your eyes here in just a second. Start an easy pushover. And let's start a turn to the right. Sun out of the field of view. I'm going to take this one all the way up to a VNO condition. Watch red line. Manifold pressure is adjusted. It's 1238 to 33, 55 degrees Fahrenheit, 26 gallons on board. Set a little altitude deviation. Data mark 3, 2, 1.
Data mark.
Record. Ripping the throttle back. Make sure. Coordinating. Just looking out the window. I got a little climb going. This is still a smooth pull. Just keeping it going smoothly. Now we got a climb going, about 600 VDI. Nose is up about 12 degrees this time. Gonna hold it right here between 12 and 15. Actually gonna lock it at about 12. Get the back pressure coming in. There's our stall. Pretty linear, missing some data. Save that. Save that data to the file. Get a couple more randoms here. One more going north.
10-5. Temperature 08. Dew point 04. Altimeter 3005. Expect ILS approach runway 30. Runway Sabre 19, center maintain 3000.
Center maintain 3000, Sabre 19.
Eglin Tower information Alpha. 1155 Zulu observation. Windcom.
All right, Alpha. Got it. All right, let's get some airspeed. This one's going to be feet on the floor. Feet are on the floor. Nose is going to go wherever the nose goes. Like we got a good live wire. We'll just get some smash, probably, oh, let's let her walk out to
100 contact
170 or so.
0.2 every morning.
Gonna look out the window, decel display is up. We're on the VN 300, these are just VN 300 randoms. Data mark 3, 2, 1.
Data mark.
Record. 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005. That was a 5-second pull. And nose is going wherever the nose goes. Just keeping the wings level. Airspeed's decreasing, just looking out the window. Not even going to trim on this one. I don't want to assess random IMU today because I don't want to force yet another file for Bob to have to merge.
Level at 4,000, 1 minute weather at Crescent.
Sabre 20, Eglin approach, and Eglin temperature.
That's 20 nose high on that one. And again, not a bad looking curve. Can't screw it up. Okay.
And
another feet on the floor.
You want to do an approach into floor outlet now, or are you looking to go do the VOR into Bob Sykes, then back to floor outlet?
Yeah, so we want to do the Crestview, holding over Crestview VOR first, then the VOR Alpha, and then RNAV 22 into floor outlet.
In favor 20, copy all, thanks.
All right, let's go ahead. Yo-yo here to a heading of 180 eventually. It is, we got a good camera, we got a good boom. We've been burn 4810. Time now 12:42:15. And starting a right-hand turn now. A little bit of a high yo-yo. It's 12:42:35. 55 degrees Fahrenheit, 25.6 on board.
70 radar contact 2 miles north of Eagle.
Looking good. This will be another BN 300 random. Feet on the floor. Out at about 170, looking good. Stand by. We'll get some trim in here. Data mark 3, 2, 1.
Data mark.
Record. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. It's a 5-second throttle pull. Just keeping the wings level. Yaw is what the yaw is. Yeah, no trim on this one. Just keeping the picture out there. We won't let the nose come up quite so high on this one. Last time I let it get up to about 20. So we'll actually be more patient with this one. Boy, will I be done when I have to stop doing level 1G stalls. Be glad. All right. It's increasing the back pressure.
170, you can contact center now
20 pounds stick
120.2.
force in here. And there's our stall at about 12. Yeah, nice looking curve. One little perturbation in there. Let's do a low speed random. A quick low speed random on a heading of 270. A little swooping housing here.
Cherokee 9105 X-ray Echo approach at altimeter 3005.
So we'll simulate 172 speeds. Like V max there for a 172, something like that. Maybe right in here. Let's do that. Standby data mark 3, 2, 1.
Data mark.
Record. Just rip it back. Feet on the floor. Ooh, induced a little bit of yaw there, but that's all right. I'm just slowing down again, no trim. It is 12:45:15, 54 degrees Fahrenheit, 25.4 on board. We'll go to 172 attitude, which is no more than about 10 degrees nose high. About 9 degrees right there. About 10 degrees. We'll accept the slow decel right in here. Just going to kind of hold this pitch attitude, gradually increasing the AOA. With the nose, we're up about 11, 12 degrees. Can't keep a good man down. Not bad, missing, noisy. Okay, we're going to call it a day. Let's secure this. Alright, 3005.
Paper 19 is going to maintain 2000. You can hold northwest of the Crestview Vortex as published.
You're maintaining 2,000, hold over the Crestview Vortex as published, everyone.
Eglin, 7 Bravo, I'm going to request RTB Ruckle Alpha 4500.
7 Bravo Romeo, verify 4500.
That's firm corridor southbound.
And 7 Bravo Romeo, VFR, correction, VFR corridor to the south is approved via field 2, white point.
Field 2 to Rucka Wucko, Sub Bravo Romeo.
Sub Bravo Romeo, you have traffic 3 miles south of position, up to indicate 4,100, appears eastbound.
Copy that, searching, no joy.
And Sub Bravo Romeo should be at you 12 o'clock now, about 3 miles east, northeastbound, 4,000 indicated.
Roger, searching.
Favor 20, and maintain 3,000.
Favor 20, leaving 4,000, 3,000.
Sub Bravo Romeo is going to check to the southwest just to flank off for a second.
Sub Bravo Romeo, roger. The update on your traffic now at your 11 o'clock and 1 mile eastbound, out to indicate 3,800, appears descending.
Yeah, roger that. We're no joy. I'm going to go around this S6.
Bravo Romeo, traffic should be right off your left wing now, less than a mile, 3,700.
Yep, still don't see him, so we're going to proceed direct to Field 2 now. We should be clear.
7 Bravo Romeo, roger. I'll advise when you're south up.
All right, barometer set, standby pumps. And Sub Bravo Romeo is tally.
Sub Bravo Romeo, roger. I'll to your discretion.
Roger that. All right, let's secure the camera.